The game begins with an introduction video. This presents a backstory to the player. The player is welcome to skip the video if they wish by clicking the skip button on the bottom right hand side corner. Let's not do that, as we would like to enjoy the video. The player is then taken to the title menu. Here they're welcomed with the main theme music and the game title. From here, they have the options of starting the game with the start button or quitting it with the exit button. Let's hit start. We now arrive at the map selection screen, where a different musical theme welcomes the player. The options we now have are to either go back to the title menu or to select a level. Levels are numbered from 1 to 6, where initially only the first level is available to the player. To represent the unavailability of the other levels, they are grayed out. Levels become available as soon as the preceding level is complete. Every level presents a new challenge. Let's click on level 1. The first level presents the players with an in-depth tutorial of the game controls and objectives. When the player is ready, they can press the play button and start the level. The player has to take control over the given army of green cubes. The class of the cube is represented by the icon on top. The first unit presented here is a knight. The player has a classical real-time strategy control scheme. This includes zooming in and out with the mouse wheel, or dragging the camera with the WASD keys or a left mouse button and shift combination. Selecting a unit is done with a left mouse click. Selecting multiple units can be done by holding shift and left mouse clicking. Or you can create a selection box by left mouse clicking and dragging and selecting your players that way. The selected units can be given commands, such as to move to a point on the map with a right mouse button click at the destination point. They can also be given the command to chase and attack enemy units. Again, use a left mouse click to select your player and then right mouse click on the enemy. When fighting enemies, units' health depletes, represented by the health bar over the top. Defeated units will disappear from the map. Units automatically see in a small radius and attack enemies even if no explicit command was given. Watch here as we attack this other enemy. The AI will take over and it will destroy the core building. Destroying the core building will win the level at any point. Maps have various obstacles which cannot be traversed by the units. Notice the obstacle in the middle here. As the core building is destroyed, the level will be won. The player is presented with a win screen and two buttons, one to return to the level selection screen and one to proceed to the next level. Let's proceed. Here we are presented with a new character, the Archer, as well as a new enemy type, an attack tower. They have long-ranged attacks represented by colourful projectiles of associating colour to the team. Pressing escape at any point during the game, like now, brings up the pause menu. Here we have an option to resume, look at some controls, or return to the main menu. Let's click on the controls to refresh our memory. We can then return to the pause menu, and we can resume the game. We challenge our players to think about different strategies when playing the game. Let's try a full frontal assault on the enemy. Let's select our players, right click towards the enemy assault tower, and attack. Watch as the characters exchange blows, the health deplete. Oh, it's close. Ah, drat, we've lost. Now the player finds themselves in front of a lose screen and the options to restart the level or return to the level selection screen. Let's restart the level. We challenge our players to think about their strategy and how to approach the enemy's defences. Perhaps we do not have to attack this enemy with a front-on assault. Let's sneak behind the obstacle here and attack from the rear instead. Let's aim for the core building and avoid the enemy assault tower, which dealt so much damage on us last time. After all, our main objective is to destroy the core building. Oh, look at our cubes go. Destroying the core building with unparalleled ease. After completing that level, we've arrived at the familiar place, the windscreen. Let's return to the level selection screen by pressing select level to review our progress. Let's not spoil the whole game for you, so with a bit of editing magic, we'll skip forward to one of the later levels. There we are. Here we can see the player has been introduced to more player units, and the enemy has an advanced defense. The player is faced with bigger challenges as the game progresses, with bigger armies to control and with a wider range of units. Here we are attempting to send our army forward towards the core building, craving the honor of victory. Battle rages on. Oh no, what's this? They overwhelm us. Well, our skills don't seem to be up to the task. Let's try a different level. Select level. Let's choose number 3. Yeah, look at us selecting our 2 warriors with a selection box and right-clicking towards the enemy. Now we're through those defenses, let's go straight to the core building and attack. Victory ours again. Let's go back to the level selection screen. Here we can admire our work. As we see, we've progressed through 3 levels. And now I'm feeling a bit tired, so I might exit the game. Let's go back and click on exit.